Carter's just down there going, I don't know what you want me to do with this hammer. Wait, what do you mean? You smash the rock with the hammer? Never heard of such a thing. What lunacy is this? Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more of Stardeus, where we're kind of bumming around Epona here, just checking stuff out. The team is mining some ice right now, which is great. In fact, they're almost full. Why don't we pull those guys back? You guys can fly back on in. Thank you so much. And thank you for comments for reminding me to not seal in the space shuttle, because apparently they, need to get to space. I just thought they kind of dropped out from the bottom, and now that I say that out loud, I have sealed them off. How are you guys? Yeah, no, they can get back fine. No, they're fine, guys. No, everything is fine. I've sealed them off, but they can get in apparently just fine. Unless I've done something remarkably good that I didn't mean to do. That's entirely possible. Usually I mess things up, but sometimes I do things unintentionally well. So that's a bunch of ice coming back right now, which is fantastic. We can make that into water and all sorts of good stuff. Let's go check out something else. I don't even think we really need to move over here. We can just launch the expedition right from here. Maybe give the team... Yeah, see, Jesse's a little tired. Colton could go. And no, wait, I just made Colton go away. Okay, let's try that again. Colton can go, Chip can stay home, Jesse can stay home. Just send out probably Freya and Colton. Is there anyone else? Carter's pretty good. Yeah, you got Expedition 6, Carter. Why don't you go out on that as well? Launch that expedition. Let's just find out what's there more than anything. Let me check this shuttle thing out again. So comments was very clear, like, don't box in the shuttle because they need to get out into space, but I think we're good. I mean, this thing is... We've entirely walled this off, but they seem to be able to get back easily enough, and I'll wait a second, see if they can get out easily enough. Alright, Freya's in, Colton's coming in, Carter's coming in. Can you guys get out? How are you guys gonna do? Yeah, they're fine, guys. They're fine. They just went through a wall. It's all magic up here. Now, in the meantime, I've got a lot of research I could be doing right now, so... where do I want to go now? Disk compression. Actually, it just popped right up. Disk compression would be a good one. So that will allow 50% extra disk space if I build that upgrade. And that's microchips, fiber, plastic, again, transistors, and gold wire. Now, again, comments, because I'm actually vaguely reading comments in Stardeus, because I love this game. It's an amazing game. I wish the tutorial and the demo actually made it fun, but... It is fun once you get through all the technical stuff. I was advised in comments, check out plastic a little bit more because it might be easier to make than I think. Okay, so I don't necessarily need the converter. I could do this in a crafting station. I could be making my own plastic with 10 carbon and 1 petroleum. Okay, carbon I can do. In fact, we've made some carbon. Do I have petroleum? Because I know we made crude oil. No, I don't have any petroleum, but I did make crude oil. So the petroleum looks like it's crafted in a refinery, which makes a great degree of sense. Do I have one of those? Let me see. What do we got here? The furnace, the disassembler. I've got so many devices here. Grinder. Do I know how to make a refinery? No, I can make a fridge. I can make a refrigerator, but not a refinery. So I should have the dependencies I need. I could unlock this right now and get a refinery. What am I going to lose here? 6 disk space. I've got that. I've got plenty of disk space. I will be able to make my own plastic and petroleum and unlock synthetic datoids. Plastic is my speed bump in this game right now. I need plastic. And although I can make it on the bench, it doesn't look like I can make the petroleum to go with it. So I think we're going to go ahead and unlock oil processing and start to get that up and running. So give me, please, a refinery. This is probably going to be huge, isn't it? Yeah, that's a big old thing. Let's tuck that guy right over in the corner there. And then while you're here, why don't you disassemble that wall, and let's start to make this area a little tiny bit more airtight. So how about there's just a regular floor like that, and then I'll start to wall that in. And good news, the team is finding rocks. which, as we know now, creates everything else in the game, including crude oil. So I'll be able to make some crude oil from those rocks and then throw it into the petroleum and get that petroleum, for one thing, and then I can begin to make my own plastic. This is a very long chain of events, and nothing particularly exciting is happening right now in Stardeus. Nobody has lost their mind, nobody is breaking stuff, nobody is attacking us, nobody is popping out of somebody else and going, boo, haha, I'm a crawler. No, we're mining rocks and figuring out how to make plastic, and I'm having a blast doing it. Why are not more people playing this game? Now, while they're building that, let's go back down to Project Myra down here. Oh, we've already disassembled her. Whoops. Sorry, Myra. I was gonna try and peel your brain out and put it in something else that I hadn't quite determined yet, but apparently we've already, kind of processed you. That's a chair. That's not Myra at all. Where is my hold the body parts thing? Okay, organ storage. Wow. I've got 115 body parts. I have so many arms. I could create a centipede, I think, at this point. We've got Hugo's brain and Steele's brain. We've got 2 pirate brains. That's so exciting. I'm very, very excited about that. Now, very obviously, if I put those in a robot or in another person, they're going to be pirates. So if I put Hugo into Zippy Boop over here, Zippy Boop will now become a pirate. Hi, Madeline, Giancarlo, and Kenna. Giancarlo Overflow McIntyre. Oh, I like you just for your name. What do you do? You're 25. Okay, you're a lottery winner. So you're going to love firefighting and expedition. Does that happen when you win the lottery? Like, you win millions of dollars, you're like, I can't wait to become a firefighter? Maybe. Drummer, all right. What are you, like, decent at? I mean, you're obviously decent at firefighting, or at least you can do firefighting. It's 2. It's not that good. How about the big 2 here? Expedition and mining. Expedition, meh. Mining, meh. Madeline, how are you doing? You're 17. You're very young. Wow, you got a decent medical skill. Medical of 5. Mining is 0. Expedition is 2. You're looking very tempting. Because that medical, that'd be great if I had, some doctoring going on around here. Kenna, how's your gig? Mining, and you love doing it. Okay, no medical. Expedition 2. And construction 7. Wow, and you love it. Cleaning is good. Ooh, this is a bit of a tough one. How about robotics? Robotics 1. Giancarlo robotics 1, and Madeline robotics 0. But Madeline's got that medical skill. Cultists remind me, cleaning up, research down. You're clumsy, but you're curious. Jeez, it's between Madeline and, I think, Kenna. Boy, that construction 7. You're an insomniac. Okay, so you won't sleep until you desperately, desperately need to. Vegan is meh. I mean, we do eat a lot of people around here. We eat a lot of humans, Kenna. Most of our diet is human-based. We've killed many, many pirates. Some of them died by themselves because they were really, really dumb. It's a long story, Kenna. If you join the team, we'll tell it to you at some point. But yeah, some of them, I'm just going to be blunt here. We don't do a large vegan menu. I'm pretty sure we have some bread, and that's about it. I think we got to go to Madeline here. Madeline with the medical of 5, and you've got an expedition thing. I mean, you can do it. All right, Madeline, you're in. Now that that's happened, there's something that I can do research-wise to slow down, or more perfectly control, how often people are popping out of the pods here. I just don't remember what it is or where it lives. Life support? Probably life support. That's where coffee lives. We should probably get that going. It's a quick mood boost for people. What does it cost me? 6 data points there? I've got it. Okay, somebody remind me, like, wicked soon that I want to do coffee. I want to cover the refinery bit first, because I get too far ahead of myself here, and I unlock things, and then I don't remember that I've unlocked them. And boy, I also want to go down robotics, too. I want to get Zippy Boop up and running. So improved bot parts, no, we don't need that. We need basics right now. Oh, dang it, I could get it right now. An arm, a grappler, mini tracks, and a socket. No, I need an eye. I need an eye, and there's my mind transfer, and I could have it right now. I could put the brain of a pirate into Zippy Boop, and Zippy Boop would rule the universe. Okay, focus, Dave. Focus, focus, focus. What do I get at improved bot parts? Is this where I'm going to get my optics? Yeah, that's the thing I need. A robotic eye. That's the thing I need right there. Okay, what's machine learning? Machine learning booth allows you to train your workers to perform specific tasks with higher efficiency. Oh, that's great. We should get one of those. That sounds fantastic. Then I could just train people how I wanted them. Oh, there's so much here. I can't immediately find the thing that means we can slow down how often people are popping out of the pods there, which is very, very important to me. I'm good with humans right now. I don't want to be overwhelmed with humans. Energy storage. Now, that's a battery, Dave. That's not what you're looking for. Improved solar panels that I can unlock right now. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Just stop everything. Let the gang mine some rocks. You're getting overwhelmed again, Dave. There's too many things in Stardeus. Let's just get back to what we were doing. Have we done the thing? We have. Okay, let's power that up. Boom. All right. Now, can we make... Not enough CPU. Okay, all right, hang on. I'll build another one of the Whoosy McWhatsits. That is one of these things. Let's build a copy over there. I'm not really sure where I'm going to draw power. That's tapped out. These are definitely tapped. Actually, that's got one left. I should build another one of the bigger things. I should also... You're getting overwhelmed again, Dave. But where's the floor thing? Because those things have a ton of connection points. Connection automation, that's cool. What does that do? Auto connect upgrade. Okay, that's fine. Floor connector, there we go. Short range, yes. Very short range, in fact. 8 tiles. But I could, like, power up pretty much my whole computer room with that. Within 8 tiles, obviously. Oh, the shuttle's coming back. Okay, cool. When you guys get back, and apparently you can fly right through a wall, which is great. I really appreciate that. When you guys get back, we're going to go do something else, basically. We're going to go check out something else unknown in this area. So we've got rocks and we've got ice in this system, so I don't necessarily need to go back to the place that I can't remember in the first place. Can you guys just pop out so I know you're here? And anytime now, guys. There we go. Thank you, guys. Just throw the rocks out there. Going to need that to make some oil. Okay, let's go anywhere else right now. So what else is unknown around here? I might go back down to that station too, maybe do a little trading. Got some unknown up here. Let's go over there. Now, I imagine this being, a game, and I'm fairly familiar with games. I played a few in my time. We're not going to get the really cool mining stuff until we go somewhere else. This is like our starter system, our starter galaxy here. So we're not going to get, like, I don't know, nuclear material or, well, uranium is basically nuclear material, isn't it, Dave? I mean, you're not a nuclear scientist, thank God. But I'm pretty sure you use uranium in, like, nuclear power. But we're not gonna get, like, uranium or gold or anything like that until we go somewhere else. I feel that what we're gonna find here is gonna be rocks, ice, iron, that kind of thing. Let me know in comments if I'm wrong. If I should just keep poking around until I find something amazingly cool, I'll be more than happy to do that. Oh, wait a minute, they went right back. Guys? Come on back, guys. No. Oh, Carter can't mine, right. I knew that, too. I absolutely knew that. I don't know why I sent Carter on that expedition. I knew Carter can't mine. Carter's just down there going, I don't know what you want me to do with this hammer. Wait, what do you mean? You smash the rock with the hammer? Never heard of such a thing. What lunacy is this? Guys, hustle back. We're leaving. Oh, they're down there just desperately trying to catch up. Don't go without us. Don't go without us. The mining expedition was terrible. Carter doesn't know one end of the mining hammer from another. He's not even sure if you use a hammer. Might be a pickaxe. Might be one of them hammer drill things. They can catch up, right? They're not gonna get lost. I really need those people and that robot. Okay, I think we're pulling into wherever we are, and they've just been slowly pulling behind. Sorry, guys. Sorry, we should have given you a heads up that we were leaving. Ooh, I'm almost full on that datoid loader, too. Not critical, but I'm going to have to build another one of those sooner rather than later. You had some juice left in you, didn't you? Yeah, put that over there. Okay, that should solve my CPU issue. Now, I can get back online with the whole, excessive amounts of heat. Enclosing the ship computer with walls is not recommended. Replace some of the floor with structure frames that have holes in them. Or deconstruct some walls. Okay, so it's getting hot in the computer room. Yeah, I've had that problem myself. Temperature. Yeah, it's pretty warm in there. You ain't wrong. It's 110 in there. Okay, I just saw a thing in... No, that's not what you wanted to do, Dave. I just saw a thing in research for exactly that. There it was. Heatsink. Build it close to the ship computer. Okay, and I could have that right now. What does it take? Steel plate and copper plate. Oh, that's easy. That's super easy. If I build more than a few, then it's not going to be as good. But yeah, get one of these. All right, now build that before you forget that you were going to build it. Is it in... Where is it here? Floor vent, frame. Oh, computing. There we go. Heat sink. There we go. Heat sink. Sure. Build one of the... How do I... Oh, it has to be adjacent to the ship computer. Okay, pop it down there. Okay, can I get back to work, please, with making petroleum? Because we're very excited about plastic. So we want you to do petroleum, okay, do 10 at a time, and I don't know, maybe like 50 petroleum. Is that a good amount of petroleum? And then let's get some more crude oil going on as well. So in the grinder, we want to do crude oil, do a bunch of it, and then 60, that's fine. That's a perfectly normal amount of crude oil for any family to be having at any one time. Now, we already had some crude oil that we made, so Frankie over here is getting right into petroleum. He's loving the petroleum thing. How much carbon do we have right now? Because I made a bit of that on the loom. Oh, that was carbon fiber, though. Carbon, I've got 57. And remind me, what do I do with carbon? That's also in the grinder. And I'll need coal for that, so I'd have to make coal in the grinder and then flip that around and make it into carbon. Okay, that's fine. That reiterates my plan in the future to just have a bank of grinders going at all times. Boy, that room's going to get hot. Oh, and the furnace is done too, because we don't have any more titanium. Okay, stop doing that. Start doing steel plate instead. I've got a fair bit of iron, so let's keep the steel plate going along there. Make a bunch of that. 1180, that's kind of a weird number, isn't it? How about we drop that down to, say, 1,000? Okay, making our own petroleum over there. So let's go down to one of the crafting benches and see if we can make... We're missing lithium. What were you trying to make exactly? Oh, a battery cell. Yeah, I knew I didn't have a lot of lithium for that. That's fine. Go ahead and just stop doing that and start making plastic. So I've got 18 right now. Assemble plastic. I would love to have, if we can do it... Actually, I don't even need 68. How about there's just 60 pieces of plastic? Okay, this is all fine. This is all very, very fine right now. Has everyone had a bit of a rest? Because we're going to go out and check out the unknown thing. Oh, you know what? I'm going to need another bedroom for our new colonist. Where the heck am I going to put that? Also, I need to power up these floors. Yeah, this needs to get powered up. Short circuit, fantastic. Team, bit of a fire. The bit of a fire over here. Chip, can you, Paxton, you want to come in here? If you could take time off from your bathroom and headbutt the fire. Thank you, team. Good job there, team. Well done. Okay, so well, they'll get on repairing that soon enough. In fact, why don't we just accelerate that a little bit? Yeah. Oh, there's some stuff up here to repair, too. Repair anything in there. Is there anything else going on that I need to know about? There's something maybe over there. That might have been the teleporter. Okay, everything else looks broadly fine. There's a few things down there. They're not high priority, but we'll put them down there anyway. So it doesn't look like this heatsink needs any power. It's just sort of sitting there sinking heat. How's the temperature in here now? Much hotter. Much hotter. Okay, that's like the opposite of a heat sink. That's a heat plus. Why are you not doing your thing? Do I have to tell you to do something? Doesn't seem like I do. Okay. I could just punch a hole in the floor. That will vent the heat really, really nicely. I could also do the floor vent and then just sort of vent it myself when it gets too hot in here. Or I could start moving stuff around, get some of these things out of here and move them other areas. I mean, I've got options. I've definitely got options. I also want to move all of these data storage things I like them better in a nice room like this. It just looks better. How are we doing here? Yeah, it's crazy hot in here. It's 208 degrees. That's ridiculous. No, stop doing all those things, Dave. Just do that. Okay, let's get a floor vent in here, and I'll just vent the darn thing myself. Madeline is a little too tired to go on the expedition here. How about maybe Chip? Yeah, Chip's got mining 4. You're only 63% sane, Chip, but I think that's good enough for a mining crew. Let's launch that out. Those guys can get going over there, and then figure out what to do next. Yeah, see, this temperature's getting way too hot here. Do I have to connect you in some way? How do we go about doing this? Because I put it adjacent to the ship computer. I have accomplished that. Is there some way, like, do I have to draw a line to you or something? How do we connect you to you? Also, I should probably get another one of those CPU things going too, because that's 12 out of 13 right now. I'm working on the ship ventilation. I'm getting there at some point, maybe. I just don't know how to make this thing chill out a little bit. See what I did there? Chill out, because it needs to get cooler. You see, so like it's a temperature joke? Never mind. Project, are you punching a hole in the floor? Because I kind of need this to happen soon. It's going to blow up. And then I don't have a ship computer, Project. You see my problem here, right? You see why I need that. Project, are you coming back at any point? Project, there you go. Okay, so if you could, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt your work, but I need to kind of talk over your shoulder here. If you could punch a hole in the floor, thank you. And now I need to, of course, wire that up to something. There you go. You've got some power over there. Put that over there, and then open this. Yeah, open the vent, please. Project, if you could just open that vent. If you could open that vent. Did you open the vent? Did somebody open the vent? Is anyone going to open the vent? I want you to open. Vent is open. Okay, perfect. There we go. There we go. Okay, is your temperature coming down? I assume it's coming down. Wow. It's almost 300 degrees in here. It's coming down it's coming down somewhat quickly. It's coming down. Long story short, it's coming down. And in all that excitement, I didn't see the guys are actually getting crude oil. They're getting crude oil. I won't even need to make it out of rocks. Hang on. Postpone the thing up here. Let's not make that out of rocks. We're lacking rocks. All right. Never mind. Stop doing your thing. Just stop producing anything at all. We're out of rocks right now. But we made a bunch of crude oil. How much did we actually make out of that? So crude oil, we made 0. It's probably all in the refinery. We probably just tossed it all in the refinery right now to do petroleum, and then the petroleum over to the crafting bench so we can make plastic. We're missing carbon right now. Okay, so I'm going to need some more rocks. How much coal? I'm shocked that I can hold all of this in my head. Are you shocked? I'm shocked. I'm shocked that I can actually memorize this chain of production here. I've got 30 coal right now. That's not a lot, but I could do something with it. So let's make carbon out of coal. I need 5 of them to make one. One coal. Excuse me. Hang on. 1 coal makes 5 carbon. That's actually really good. So it's not going to cost a lot of coal. Makes sense. You're basically just smashing it up and powdering it, and there's your carbon right there. Okay, I would like you to have, say, 50 carbon right now, and that should hopefully take care of my plastic. All right, how are we doing in the old computer room here? Okay, it's getting better. It's coming down. It's coming down. I'm not sure, what's the deal with the heat sink then? It didn't really seem to sink any heat anywhere at all. I wonder what would happen if I moved a bunch of these devices out of here and then, put them in another room. Would that help with the heat issue? I imagine it probably would. Paxton, what are you doing out here? You need sleep. Okay, because you're in the middle of nowhere, man. There's nothing going on over here. You know that, right? There's nothing going on over here. We're very low on transistors, by the way. Could we get some of those going, please? Why don't we... Yeah, we don't have any silicone anyway, so let's just do transistors instead. And that is what? Silicone wafer and copper wire. I don't have that much in terms of silicone wafers. I need silicone. I know I can probably get it from rocks. I can get everything from rocks. How focused am I staying here? I unlocked the refinery, and I have done the refinery. We're lacking crude oil. Don't worry. There's plenty coming back. We're on a crude oil mission right now. In fact, I might just hang out here and get some crude oil for a while. So don't you sweat the crude oil. I unlocked the heatsink, and I put up the heatsink. It doesn't seem to sink any heat, but it's there. It exists. So now I feel I could probably move on to another research, and I think I'm going to keep this one simple. We're going to reinvestigate coffee. So let's unlock coffee. Fantastic. And that gives me coffee, obviously, coffee tree, and the coffee machine. All right, and all of that's going to require water, but I think right now water is under control. I think we're doing okay with water. We've got plenty of places in the area where I can get ice, and Paxton does a lot of pooping. So we can do some stuff out of bio-waste too if we need to. So what did I just unlock there? Food prep. There's the coffee machine. And what do I need to actually make this? Steel plate, glass, plastic, transistor, copper wire. Very, very basic stuff. Boy, I'd love to reorganize my kitchen. This is just a hot mess. This is... The idea was sound. But in action, it's actually... It's really not what I want it to be. I think that might be my next big plan. Completely reorganize this area. How are we doing on fridges, by the way? That's full, and that's full. Well, that's no good. I'm going to need another fridge. But in the meantime, let's put up a large planter right there. I know that sucks up a lot of water, but again, I think we kind of got water covered. Is there anyone who's got some power to spare here? Chances are probably not. How about you over here? No, you're 8 out of 8. I want to power up that floor. All right, so let's get this doing coffee. Okay, there we go. Coffee tree in action. It's right by a light, so that should be fine. You need power, obviously, and I still want to get that powered up. How am I going to get... Show me that floor connector thing again. How much would it cost me to get that? Not much. I just need some more disk space for that. I could slap that right in that kitchen room. That would cover a lot of stuff. Okay. Here's my plan. I've got a plan. It's very exciting. It's actually not that exciting. It's a very, very boring plan. But I want to build another disk storage room. Maybe around here. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to start with some walls. So give me a wall here, and then here. Doors here. Also, I'm going to need to connect that door. Well, I'd love to put the connector right here, the floor connector. But I haven't unlocked it yet until I get more of these. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. Build a copy of that right there. I have no idea where I'm going to draw power from. That's loaded. That's not. That'll probably still be in range there. And then build doors here and here. And then just because we know we're going to... Well, wait till you actually unlock it, though. Wait till you... I'm talking to myself right now. I know. It's the nature of what I do here. I just talk to myself and play video games. But let's get the disk storage up, then the floor connector, and then start to move all of these disk things over here as best we can. And the team's just popping back in here. There's a whole bunch of crude oil. 300 crude oil, and they're back for more. And Brian's already got it. Brian's like, dude, I cannot wait to get this crude oil into the refinery. We're making so much petroleum. Petroleum, yeah, and then we do plastic. How's the temperature doing here? Much better. In fact, it's freezing in here now. Okay. I guess... close... I mean, I don't need it to be warm in here. There's nobody in here. Nobody lives in here. This is just the computer room. All right, attach this to this for now. And that'll give me the disk space to unlock the floor connector. So, unlock the floor connector. Next thing I want to do is the disk management thing, where we can just have a lot more disk storage in the disk storage. And then... build that. So electricity, floor socket. Yeah, let's make sure this is going to be right in range, very centrally located there. And then start to move all of these over here. So move this over here. I don't know if this will help with the heat. Does this produce heat? It should say it. I think when we click on the computer, produces heat. Okay. and we click on this, it doesn't produce heat. What about the other things here? No heat. No heat there. So it's just the computer that's getting really overheated. This is like my life in a nutshell. This is Tuesday in my world. There's a dust storm coming in, so the solar panels aren't going to do much. That's broadly fine. Can we get you connected to, say, out of... Oh, right, of course you're out of range because you're very, very short range. I knew that about you. Can we get you into you? Yeah, that works. Okay, I know I can hit auto connect on this, but I actually want to do this manually to make sure that... Actually, before I do that, I want to disconnect everything because that'll free up some other stuff. I can put more stuff here. And you know what? While we're here, why don't we move all of these over too? So yeah, move all of these. We're redecorating basically while we do crude oil production. I know. There's not enough CPU. I got it. Thank you. I'm going to have this reconnected very, very shortly. Don't even worry about this. Life is going to be fine. Everything's just going to go on as normal. Okay, now start connecting all of these into here. I know I can do this automatically, but I want to do it manually to make sure that only these things in here are covered by the floor thing. And then the 2 doors over here. Okay, much better. Anything left in here I should be moving? Not really. And that should have freed up, yeah, now I've freed up some space over here in terms of electricity. So some of these things, I can tap some more things onto them later, should I be so inclined. And it looks more uniform and nice. Now, speaking of power, why don't we put another one of those in the kitchen area? So slap one of those down here, and then I'm going to start disconnecting all of this and reconnecting it to the floor thing. I haven't got everything in this room, but I've disconnected a lot of stuff. And I've started moving these connections around a little bit. I don't actually need that heater right now, so don't sweat that. Bring that down to there. This light could get turned on as well. And then this into here. Okay, looking a little better here. Anything else not doing anything? You're not configured. You're a coffee machine. How much configuration do you actually need? You make coffee. And let's keep it simple. Let's just keep 10 cups of coffee in here at any one point. That'll give them a tiny little bit of a mood boost there. What are you connected to? You're connected to that one way down there. Don't really need that. Disconnect that. Actually, hang on. Is that in range of the floor one? Because that's pretty far away. No, that's not in range. Okay, don't do what you just did. Oh, look at that. Production goal reached. 60 pieces of plastic. The biggest speed bump I've had so far in this game. Conquered. We've got plastic. We can make our own plastic now. And the fact that we found somewhere to get crude oil is just a bonus. That's just icing on the cake. I don't even need to bother with the rocks. So that is probably an excellent place to call it on Stardeus for today. We're probably going to camp out here for a little longer and get some more crude oil, but we can always come back. We know where all this stuff is. Maybe we'll go get some more rocks. We can make stuff out of that. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. But maybe we close the door during a zombie apocalypse, Cinnamon, huh? It's just basic security technique. If the door is closed, Cinnamon, the zombies are going to have to work harder to get in. What you've done is put up a big sign on the top of your roof here that says, "Hey zombies, this way for food." Alright, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to beat him to death with a baguette, which is less effective than you might commonly think it would be. I have created epic fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made epic fruitcake.